do you feel like global warming has affected the Maldives?
Definitely, yes. My answer to that will be global warming has affected our reefs. It has slow increase in average temperature, means that corals and other animals have to adapt or die out.
How would you say the reefs have changed over the last few years? So what they were like a few years ago to what they are now?
I would say since I was a kid, I'm 30 now, spending a lot of time every day in the water. So I have seen the difference. When I was walking in, let's say it's 2016, in Sun Island Resort, for me, I have heard about coral bleaching before, but I never thought how does it affect the reef and everything. But on 2016, I was able to see it on my own eyes, and I was able to see how it affects us. So it was really sad to see the effect. So I have to go, my job was diving and snorkeling, so I have to take guests to the reef every day. So when you go every day, you can see the difference. So first you start seeing that the coral started having stress. So the color changes, the tip of the sacropora, the branching corals, you start seeing they had a much brighter color. On a few days later, you start seeing it fades the color and it turns into white. And I was thinking like, it looks really nice, but I didn't know what was happening because I wasn't really aware, and I didn't know how the coral bleaching affects the corals, right? And I did a bit of research, and then I was checking online what's going on. And I also found out it was not only happening in the Maldives, it was happening around the world in different parts, like Australia as well. Within a week, all the corals died. Like example, where the reef that we used to snorkel, it takes about like 20-30 minutes from a boat, and the distance of the reef, like one side to the other, will be more than like 7 kilometers across, and the whole reef actually died within just 2 weeks of time. All the coral died, they all turned into white, dead again. Everything was like gone in just 2 weeks of time.
How would you say that the corals changing affected tourism and jobs over there?
Few reasons why the tourist that comes to the Maldives. I mean, one reason is to see the beautiful marine life here. The other is to see the beach and the blue water around here. We have guests that comes twice to the resort, and then we have to take them to the same reef. Like the place that we go to the snorkeling is called the Coral Garden. So the guests that comes from the last year, they came also. And then when we take them, they ask like, what happened to the reef? This is not the same reef that we used to go. Right. And I have to tell them like, this is the same reef, but it all died due to the global warming. And due to that, you know, some guests are not really happy because they want to see beautiful coral life, fish. And we are not able to show them. And at the end, we have to give them a refund. And also the fish life decrease when the corals are gone. So the marine life is there is also less compared to previous years.
Do you think it's reversible? And if so, how?
If I can say it is reversible, that would be great. But for me, I see it might not be possible because the temperature is ever so increasing every day. And like now as well, like the coral need time to grow back again. And if the temperature keeps rising, that means there will be, we won't have a chance to grow new corals back again.
What do you see the future of the Maldives to be like?
What do I see in the future?
How will you work around this problem? Because obviously there are people there that work there and live there, and
trying to reclaim the lagoons and everything, building more resorts, more islands.
So thank you for your answers, and it's really amazing to see your side of things, all the way being at the other side of the world, and seeing your views and how it's affected where you live and all that. And I just want to say thank you for your time.
My pleasure.